2, 1. There we go. Alright guys, so we got a huge update coming. We got nerfs and buffs coming for the Lost City on Goro. That's what it's called, right? Lost City. Alright, so let's go over them, what we think they're going to be, and hopefully it's enough to do it. So actually we're going to do a standard. So we'll start with the Death Knight. So the first ones, oh. This is first alphabetically, huh? Right, it's Brittlebone. Alright, so the first one is this card, Brittlebone Buccaneer. So, this has been a super powerful card through Death Knight, having a 2 cost with 4 health, and this powerful effect. It's also been good in Warlock as well. So I think what they would probably do is either drop it a health and make it more easy to kill from little pings and stuff like that. But I also think that raising the cost and keeping the health and doing it a 3-4, a 1-4, that probably would be actually what to slow down. But then it's like, do you want it to be survivable or slowed down or what? But I think going to 3 would be better and keeping the stats. Next, we got the guiding figure to make this stupid starships. I hate starships. But this whole effect has been super strong, especially with defense crystal, summoning minions, basically doing any of these death rattles from that. It's just been super strong and super OP. So that's one of them, those two. Definitely be good to help slow down some of these decks. Death Knight has definitely been one of the up there decks or classes. Paladin's up there, Priest is up there, or Priest has some outlier up theirs, but I mean, I guess Priest has been up there since the new version of Imbue. So then next we got the Demon Hunter. We got the Sock Puppet guy. Sock Puppet Slither Spear. I mean, Demon Hunter is also, actually that's like the best class right now. They just have all these things they can do. Cheating extra death battles out. They got all these aggro because they have this card and the other one back in standard, right? The one for the original Fell Fiend, yeah. Like 1-3 that you gain, like that's insane. Just the early game minions that gain all that with a high health, that's just insane. Very sticky, very, very, very strong. And then another one for that, for Demon Hunter, is the Battle Hog, or sorry, Ball Hog, not Battle Hog. He's super strong. On his own, he's nothing too crazy, but with this and getting summoned him back so many times is extremely powerful. So, but they're not hitting this, which is surprising. But for the Ball Hog, I guess we do either damage or raise him to 5 so he can't be resummoned. Which that'd be kind of sad. I kind of wish that, I hope they do like a lower damage, but I don't know. I like the 3s. The 3s is all cool. I don't know. He's someone I'm sad to see get nerfed because when he first came out, I really liked him. He was really good to help stay alive in the, what's it called? Reno style decks. But they were pretty bad at the time, especially the Demon Hunter one. But yeah. He's getting boned. Let's see, who else is on the list? Alright, on to Druid. But yeah, so I'm surprised they're not doing this. But it's now just going to become a Blobatar one. Because it'll just keep summoning that. And then... But I guess it's not that strong if you don't smack it. Just like this one. Because you can do the Arcanite Defense Crystal Wombo combo with that still. Which makes Demon Hunter the best. Next, we got, I don't know, I'm swiping through. We got this bad boy. Lo, the Living Legend. Cheating out mana. Who would have thought? But, oh wow, the cloud continuously gets bigger and bigger, huh? Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. Whoa, that's actually really cool. He just, like, messes around. He's 4,217 years old. Crazy. They'll probably just nerf his mana cost. I can't imagine them actually doing something productive to stopping his rampant stuff, but we'll see. Bouldering guy. So rush and taunt for that. That's a cool. I forgot about that thing. a lot of the art from that set is really cool. Who else we got? So let's see. Oh, next is Paladin. What we've all been waiting for. Not really. So they're not hitting the quest, which is surprising. I'm surprised they wouldn't just make it like 6. Isn't that what it used to be? There's like I guess a leak, so I guess it wasn't necessarily confirmed. But the devs never have time to actually try any of this stuff out. And they like, how many decks can you really try out then? None. So this is getting nerfed. Probably change it to 2 cost. I can't imagine, but it is Hearthstone in 2025, so they'd probably like to fuck it up and make it unbearably bad, like they did to the Wind Fury Divine Shield card back in Badlands. So I could see them doing this just imbue. That's it. But making it a 2 cost, I don't know. Or maybe doing 1 cost, summon a 1 cost minion with give it taunt, but make it dormant for a turn. That could be good. That would be actually a big solve, which would be a lot better than what they'll probably do. But that would be my dream. But can't ever get what I want with Blizzard. And then they're doing this guy, that Murloc we talked about earlier. Hot Spring Guidler. I'm kidding. Hot Spring Glider, buddy. They'll probably keep all this stuff, though it should be cost 1 less, and then this can stay. But probably go to 4, make it healthier. So that's that. So that's Paladin. We'll move on from that. Next is Rogue, even though Priest should be next in this order. Let's do Priest first. This is getting hit. Whenever you heal an enemy, this attacks it. So maybe they just drop it to 9 or 8. But the whole reason that makes this thing really strong is not that it costs that much, is that you can summon more than one of it with that revive. I'll just show it. Like, where is it? This. Rest in peace. So you get to summon, if you have 2 of these in your hand, you get to have 2 of those for free. Full health, full attack. And then with Mr. Bandages, where is he? You just get this, and you just heal the enemy, so it's basically 11 damage per hit. So it's just 3 hits. So I think what they would do, either they make it weaker, or they make it not go face. Which is probably what they'll do. It would be cool if they didn't. And I do hate a lot of OTK decks, but sometimes ones like this is kind of fun. It'll be healthier once the Perils in Paradise is gone, but maybe they just drop it and make it weaker, I don't know. But they'll probably just rework it that it can't go face, which is gonna be stupid, but it'll make it healthier. You'll still have a huge presence, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they should let that one have slid for a little longer. Anywho, we'll do one more of the Priest ones. This annoying card is gonna get hit. I hate this card. It is so OP. Make it cost more, make it weaker or something. But being a 2/4 for 1, insane. And like most of the aggro decks that use it, same with this thing. Like, all you have to do is break the spell burst. That's so easy. Priest has some really good aggro cards, and it's crazy. So yeah, probably just do either health reduction, power reduction, or just bump it up a cost. But yeah, maybe they make it a 3/5 with that on 2. I don't think you'd want to do that though. Next is the last of the class specific ones, so we go to this guy. This is Zeddy's least favorite card. Zeddy Hearthstone, shout out to you. Great YouTuber. If you guys like him, go check him out. I mean, you probably already do. He's 100,000 subscribers and he's gonna go brand. So, me on the other hand, I am not there yet. Anywho, your battlecry minions cost 1 but immediately die after. He just makes so many things in this like class just do absurd things. So, they'll probably reduce his cost even more, or not reduce, gain his cost even more. I can't imagine them affecting that unless they do what they did to poor dragon guy. Now, Naralex. Right as they gave him one of these and they then got rid of him. So stupid. But yeah, probably just drop it more. Maybe they make it 9. Slow it down even more. But they'll probably just, I don't know. Yeah, they'll probably just reduce it to 8. They'll never do that much. But now, the main events. So, a real thing that made the Paladin quest good isn't really the quest itself, which it is really good, but you run out of steam because there isn't that much draw in it if you're just flooding the whole thing with Murlocs. But then this Murloc is extremely powerful with them. It gave it to itself and all of them. So if you have a full board, 7 cards to draw, 5, 4, all of it. So it'll probably just either go up or not give it to itself, or both of those, maybe 3. The references on all this are funny. I've never read them. So that's that one. And then finally for the last of the nerfs is Menagerie Jug. They probably just go back to 2 like it used to be. Or put it at 6. But it'll probably just revert back to its original. Wait, so that's originally a Battlegrounds menu? I thought it was from Karazam. I know the teacup was from Karazam, right? They both were, weren't they? Where's the teacup? Is it 3 cost? Oh yeah. Menagerie mug. Yeah, they both were in it, because that was the whole thing. It's like a fucking, what's it called? What? It takes them out of the set. That's so weird. Maybe I'm crazy. No, I'm not. Anywho, let's see. So now, I think it's the buff time. So I think this is the first buff that I'm seeing. Yeah. So they're buffing this. They're probably gonna reduce it to 15 corpses, or maybe himself. What's his name? Himself gets a reactive thing. So maybe he has rush or taunt. Though that would carry out for longer. So maybe they just make it cheaper so it's easier to do. But Hearthstone nowadays, it's not as good since you don't get to when you don't have like immediate interaction with the board or like the field. So maybe they do even more of that. Let's see. So now a bunch of Demon Hunter ones get buffed. Next we got this Unleash the Colossus, sorry. This thing will probably reduce as well to 12. And then maybe, yeah, go there from that. That one I think is all they're gonna do. I don't think they're gonna make the minion itself stronger, because the effect is actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty streamlined effect, especially with this. I mean, not even just that. And the dormancies, all this stuff. Demon Hunter's got good stuff. I used to hate this class, but now I actually really like it. But not because of what it's doing right now, just from all the other flavor it's been getting lately. I guess I have more unique kind of class stuff. So that's one of the big B's. Is it a 5 cost? No, so that's that B. It's not that. Is it a 4 cost? Fuck it, I'll just go like this. Oh, here it is. It's 6 cost. Whenever this takes damage, get a 1 cost Goroshi Stinger. So they're buffing it. Maybe it costs less. I don't really see what else it would do. Because you want the 2 for that, and the Goroshi Stinger is that 2. Which, that's what you want. Maybe it's a 5 cost. And then they're also buffing this card. Put each mini in your hand into a 0/1 jar that... The lid. SpongeBob reference, nice. Maybe they put that to 8 or 7. Other than that, I don't think anything else. I don't think they're gonna change the effect because they want that effect to work. Next, we're gonna do Hunter. And then, yeah. Oh, wow, they're even buffing that other card. Alright, so Hunter's got this getting buffed. I imagine they just make you be able to discover these. Because this is not that hard. That's not the... And it's also like the flavor. But maybe they get rid of the 7? No, but I think they just do that. Because then the Discover would make it better so you don't get garbage. And then, is there anything else from Hunter that needs to get put in here? No. So we gotta do Mage. It's the legendary card. I think they just reduce his cost. Or maybe you discover it. Because that would make it blend with this quest. Because getting the random one, it'll just sit in your hand all day. Wow, not every class got a 7 cost or higher. That's cool. Not yet. Next, they're doing the Priest quest, which I really like this one. It's one of my favorite quests. I just like to make it work. They probably reduce it to 4 of each, and then that's it. Because the card itself, its summons is pretty good, but you just don't get it more than once. So you want to like find ways to use him more. Next, I think this is a rogue. Oh yeah, so they're buffing this. Maybe they make it 4 times. I think the rest of it is good on its own. I don't think they want to make it too powerful, but sometimes they do go too powerful and have to rework it. Then this thing's getting buffed as well, so maybe it goes to 5. And they're also buffing this. Probably cost 6. So then it'll be easier and cheaper. I imagine that's usually what they do with the mass buffs, just a little reduction. This one probably make it 6 minions, or even 5. And they're buffing the reward itself as well, it looks like. So maybe he gets 3 tier minions, but then if you reduce it and do that, it seems really overtuned. So maybe they make it 6 and they, I don't know. Seems really strong. Next is Warlock. Its quest is also getting buffed. Probably 5 temporary cards. And then the reward itself is also getting buffed. Maybe it summons one of the... Maybe you get a free summon on your when you play it. Oh, you know what? For this, maybe his effect, Echelon. I think you probably still keep the 2 things, but he's more interactive now. Maybe he also has Rush to start. No, but then, yeah, because Rush isn't an adaptation, right? But yeah, so that's probably what they would do for that. Where is it? On Goro. Where's an adapt card? Let's go to Paladin. Yeah, because Rush didn't come out yet. Alright, so we just got a crash happen, so... Wow, I forgot this was in standard. Who are we talking about buffing? Oh, yes. Echelon. So they'll probably give him Rush, because that's not an effect that will be an adaptation. And then this will reduce its cost to 1 and then give you probably 2 of them off the rip. That'll make the most sense. So then it'll hit both of those. And now the last 2 cards. This is getting a buff. So maybe it costs less and it becomes a 3/3. Not sure what else would make it a buff. Does that even buff it? I guess so, because you want the effect. You don't really care about the minion. And then the final one is the questing assistant. Maybe they make him cost 1. Make him a 1/2/1 or a 1/2/2/2. But yeah, that's about it. So hopefully this helps it. Hopefully this doesn't kill too much, but I think as long as it gets those quests in line and gets them buffed, it'll help. So what quest didn't get buffed? The mage one. I guess it's been seeing some decent play. So that's cool. It would be cool to have some of the story back to these things again. The druid one didn't get buffed because it's pretty fucking strong. You get that really strong weapon. And it's pretty easy to complete. And then the warrior one didn't get buffed because it does pretty well, and once this whole meta slows down, you'll probably see it a lot more. But this one definitely did need it. We wanted to see what they do. Maybe they, well, it says they're only buffing. Okay, yeah, so for these 2, the first 2, the Demon Hunter Demon Hunter, Death Knight, Rogue, and Priest, it just shows the icon of the quest itself, so it's just gonna make them easier to do. But for the Warlock and Shaman, it showed both the reward and that, so it's probably gonna be what we talked about. But yeah, so hopefully it does it a lot. It's gonna be coming out tomorrow, so hopefully we get to see some good stuff. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Later.